Hello, welcome back to Flavor O'Clock. My name is Dorinka, where here I share how, where, and why with Watkins spices, herbs, seasonings, and extracts. And today I'm going to share two in this one video. Harissa seasoning. I had somebody ask me the other day, where would you use or how would you use Harissa seasoning? And I said, that's a good question. Just like the chai powder that I have on my shelf that I'm now using almost on a daily basis, the Harissa was the same thing. I got it in, I opened it up, I smelled it, and I just didn't make that effort to use it a whole lot until this morning. I did a little bit of research. I see that it is something that comes from North Africa, Middle Eastern dish. I'm going to share with you the ingredients on here. It definitely is all organic. We've got organic paprika, smoked paprika, sea salt, ancho chili powder, garlic granules, onion granules, black pepper, coriander, cayenne pepper, spearmint leaf, cumin, and no more than 2% tricalcium phosphate. I hope I said that right. It's just to prevent caking. So I had made a nice fresh batch of potato salad yesterday and add a little bit of fresh green onion. And this morning I put some in a bowl, and on half of it I sprinkled the Harissa seasoning on it. So I remember years ago when my mom used to make her own homemade potato salad, when she had it all mixed up, and finally in her serving dish she would garnish with paprika, fresh parsley, and sliced boiled eggs. So I remember that, and I personally love paprika. So when I looked at the ingredients, that's the first thing that came to mind, is I'm going to try this on the potato salad. And I really like it. And I tried it more than a half an hour ago because I wanted to see if over time, with all these different flavors, ingredients, would that heat up? It doesn't. I'm going to say this is like a mild seasoning, so anybody can enjoy it. I would recommend this on mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, homemade wedgies, homemade hash browns. Never mind homemade hash browns. We all know you can get the bags from the freezer, the pre-made potatoes. Why not season those up? Give them a little bit of flavor. This is an excellent go-to seasoning. I know we've got other ones, but this makes it a little bit different. Definitely put it on the table for your evening meals. If somebody would like to just sprinkle on to give it a little bit of different flavor, there you go. That's the Harissa seasoning. A few suggestions that I looked up as well. You can sprinkle on hummus. You can blend it with a little bit of olive oil. Use it as a marinade. So anything that you would have marinated, and just say maybe you're out of something, or you have gotten this Harissa seasoning, it's like, well, there you go. That makes for a nice option. Try that out. Say on a nice chicken breast, pork chops, right? Either bake it in the oven, on the grill. This gives you quite a few options to use. What else do we have? Also, if you make soups and stews from scratch, definitely a different type of seasoning that if you've got on your spice rack, say, okay, this is what I'm going to try different today. So just a different way to add flavor to your already recipes that you're using. You don't have to find something new, just add it into what you're already doing. Now, let's segue over to the anise extract. This is one that I wanted to share with you last week, but I didn't have any in stock. And where I thought I had it in with all my other extracts, I realized I didn't have any at all. I must have used it all up. It's that good. So on the back of this box is the Anise poppy seed shortbread cookie. I've made this many times in the past, and how I like to do it is with all my shortbread. I sort of treat it like a sugar cookie recipe. I'll make the dough, I'll roll it out, and I'll pick a selection of cookie cutters, cut them all out, bake them for the same amount of time that it says on the box, and it comes out fantastic. Last night, I actually followed the complete instructions on the box where it said get out a 13 by 9 cookie sheet pan, spread it out, and bake it as a sheet. I've never done this before, but I've seen other people do it, and I thought, oh, I'd like to try and see how it comes out so I can share with you the results. The cookies themselves are fantastic, same amazing flavor. I just needed to use a cutting board to flip the sheet gently out and then cut it. I had left it in the cookie sheet pan that I baked it in. It completely cool, but it had a silicone liner. So that way I don't have to grease the pan. I don't have to use parchment paper. I've got this beautiful silicone liner that I've lost one because I decided to leave this sheet thing in. And I cut the sheet in the pan. And even though I used something that wasn't extremely sharp, sort of like a butter knife, but a little bit, it was a spreading thing. But I didn't think it was that sharp. Apparently it was. So note to self, take out the sheet, the tray of cookie that I've baked onto a cutting board. So I just wanted to share that with you, because when you least think, you might not lose the silicone tray or liner, and we all know they're amazing. They're the best thing ever, especially if you're baking one thing after the other. They're so great to use. So I have more, but I'm definitely going to have to replace the one that I managed to take care of last night. So this is highly concentrated. If you like to make homemade biscotti, definitely recommend this extract. Any type of cookie recipe that you like that licorice flavor, this is it. So like I said, I've got a few more coming. If you'd like to have one, just let me know. I'm more than happy to put one aside for you. Let's see, what else is there just before. I think I've covered everything. If there's anything that you would like to share, have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. And I do appreciate you taking your time to watch these videos. If there's anything that you have on your shelf that it's been sitting there for a while and you'd like to ask me or anybody else, in the community, how, why, and where you would like to use something, please put in the comments below. In the description below, I'll put in the ingredients that are on the Harissa jar and the poppy seed recipe, so you can see how easy it is to make them. And it's not too late. It's just to have a different shortbread cookie on your cookie tray. Lots of fun. I think that's all I have for today. So thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.